Meanwhile, President Kenyatta is tomorrow expected to launch the 56th session of the Asian-Africa Legal Consultative Organization here in Nairobi. The week-long meeting is expected to bring together attorney generals and ministers of justice from 47 countries from Asia, Middle East and Africa. My colleague Yvonne Okwara spoke exclusively to Kenya's Attorney General Githu Muigai on the significance of the meeting, which will run between tomorrow and Friday. He's part of that conversation.
This organization that dates back to the 1950s. It brings together countries in Africa, in Asia, and in the Middle East around the issues of international law and diplomacy. It has been historically a forum in which we have debated issues of common interest to us as Africans, Asians, and our colleagues that may not necessarily be viewed in the same way by developed countries, for example. I can give you one example, which is the law of the sea, whose treaty was concluded in 1980. ALCO was a very, very key body in formulating the perspective of Africa and Asia on this very important treaty. Indeed, Kenya was probably the leading exponent of a concept we now call the exclusive economic zone that allows a country that neighbors the sea to have an exclusive economic zone that cannot be interfered by any other countries. ALCO was able to channel and mainstream these concerns of developing countries, and they found their way finally in the law of the sea. There are so many other areas we are concerned about. We are concerned about the use of outer space. You see, the less technologically advantaged a country is, then the less resources you have for that kind of activity. And we in ALCO have been working for several years now to ensure that outer space is utilized for the common benefit of mankind. Okay. And so on. Yeah.
Let's talk about, because you've mentioned it's obviously about state relations and diplomacy as well as on legal matters. So one would ask why this is not being held under the auspices of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and why this is being taken up by the Office of the Attorney General.
Well, largely it's because this organization is a legal organization, and its mandate is to debate international legal issues. So in 99.99% of the countries we work with, this mandate is in the ministries of justice. And that's why you see from our delegates list, we have ministers for justice and attorneys general. In Kenya, under the executive order issued by the president, all questions of international legal interface are under the Office of the Attorney General and the Department of Justice.
Okay, so there's a number of issues, I think, that Kenya remains at the center of, there's a war on terror, there's the trade in ivory. So